Yeah, dude.
Coach, congrats on the win. I'm just curious. The Zoo Hart matchup. What did you like about that with him guarding Hart for most of the game?
I mean, just try to take away catch threes. And that's where he thrives against fives, and popping and fives can't get back to him. And if you try to veer, you're too little. He just shoots it so quick and so high with a high release. And so we just want to change the matchup and just try to give him a different look, and it worked out tonight.
And Nico, the impact he had today. He shot the ball well, but I think defensively, OG had the offensive rebound. He blocked it. The steals he had, just the impact he had on both ends for you guys.
Yeah, on both ends. Just guarding Cat. He's done a good job before he left, last year. But he's done a good job of guarding Cat, just trying to deny him, try to pressure him, try to front him on the post-ups, no easy catches. And I thought Nico did a great job, defensively. And then, like you said, offensively making 5 threes, spreading the floor was huge for us as well.
Todd, you already talked about Nico. Bogey got 12 rebounds. A lot of the role guys kind of filled in and helped out. Like, do you feel like they're actually getting comfortable around Kawhi and Kawhi around them as the games have gone on?
Yeah, I think so. I think just trying to understand what we're trying to run, get more and more comfortable. And, I think James and Kawhi trust Bogey down the stretch to handle the basketball, make plays out of pick and roll, which he did for us tonight. And so just there's going to be another adjustment period once we get Norm and Ben back, but just trying to ride this wave while we can and continue to keep getting better.
Ty, would you consider this more of a group effort, and how do you get that to be more consistent going forward?
Yeah, I mean, group effort. All the guys, like I said, competed. Had a few mistakes defensively, but overall, I thought we did a really good job. Defensively, paying attention to the game plan, understand what we was trying to do, and they're a tough team. With Brunson being out, they still play hard. They compete, and they have a lot of good players over there, and they're well coached. So this was a big win for us tonight.
Coach, just going back to Bogey with the rebounds there, what did you guys see or was it just him that was like, hey, I see there's an opening, I'm just going to attack these boards for my team?
Oh, I think JVG's been challenging him on rebounding the basketball, and so every time he got 1 or 2, that's why I looked over at JVG a couple times. But just the competitive nature, that he has, and so, just trying to get better in every chance we get every night. Taking care of the basketball, we did a good job with that. Rebounding the basketball, our guards coming back, rebounding the ball as well, and I thought we did a good job with that tonight.
Coach, what would you say about Chris Dunn's Coach? What would you say about Chris Dunn's performance tonight, just defensive-wise, setting the tone with that big steal from Karl-Anthony in the first, and just being active on the glass, blocking shots, getting steals? Yeah, he's always, the ringleader in that department. Just every night guarding the best player. What he brings defensively for us every single night we need. And we need that pop, and he brings it to us every night. So we know if we put a guy on, put KD on a guy, then we have good results, a lot of the times. And so he just does what he does. He doesn't complain about shots, doesn't complain about handling the basketball. His number one goal when he got here was to be on the all-defensive team. And so the way he's played and playing all year, like he definitely deserves it.
Hey, Coach, you got 4 guys in double-digit points and 5 guys with 3 or more assists. So what do you think of how you were able to move the ball tonight?
Just taking what the defense gave us. I didn't think we over-dribbled. I didn't think we tried to attack small seams. I thought we just made the first instinctive play. And that's how we got to play. We just got to make sure whatever defense is doing, or however they're playing us, we just got to take advantage of it, making quick decisions. And I thought we did a better job of that tonight.
Last one. So, Coach, also it's, about close to 18 games left of the season. Going to the team right now, what is the number one message from you to the team to get ready for the playoffs in that run?
Just get better every day. I know we had a lot of guys in and out, injuries, rotations have been different, but just getting better every day. Just try to understand what we're good at, what we need to improve on both sides of the basketball, and continue to grow. And like I said, being shorthanded, not having a lot of days of practice, our guys have really been locked in and walkthroughs and shoot-arounds. We're trying to get better as much as we can. So we just got to take it game by game, and hopefully, we'll start getting, more and more bodies back.
What got into you tonight?
Nothing. No, it's easy when you play with like those 3 guys, James, Zoo, and And Kawhi, the defense so focused on those guys, I'm gonna get open shot. So I turned that couple and say that, but you know it's easy to play with those guys, just open. You just gotta be ready to shoot.
What was it about New York's defense? Like, did you feel like you had a lot more space than usual? Like, you know, what allowed you to kind of get comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, well, James got 50 last game, so yeah, to be more focused on those on him, and then Kawhi was going, and Zoo is a great role, so you could feel like their defense was like focusing on when Zoo was on the block and when James was on top. So I just have to find the open space with the defense, and when I'm ready, just get open because we can't just hoping that James get 50 every night. So a guy like myself, like maybe like Bogey some night, and then DJ, like the role players, sometimes you have to step up and make some basket to help the team win the game.
Were you just feeling it then tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I just made the first one, the second one, and then I still was open. So, you know, when you play some unselfish superstar, it's easy to play.
How do you feel about how you've been managed this season? Or do you feel like you have another gear where you can play a 30-minute game like tonight?
Yeah, I mean, that was the talk we had with Ty, like during the off season, after the Olympics and during training camp. I mean, some game I'm going to play 25, some game I'm going to play 5 minutes, some game I won't play. I mean, I don't care about that, though. We have so many guys on this team, so. But I knew, like, maybe, like, down the road, like, the last 20 games, I might need more like a game tonight. I'm going to have some injuries, so I have to be ready to step up. I only missed 2 games this year because he set me down. I was no injury, but no, just happy to be there and to play basketball.
Ty talked about stacking days, trying to stack wins as much as possible right now. How important is a win like this tonight to do that?
It is huge. I mean, we have a very tough stretch. I mean, last 6-7 games. To the break, and see the other teams start winning too. I mean, Warriors came back in track, like Sacramento too as well, Minnesota. So we know we're in the race. Just make sure like we don't put ourselves in a bad position for the next 20 games.
Are you paying attention to the standings at this point, or are you trying not to look?
No, not really. Now you're focusing on when you watch it. I mean, watch the NBA, what's going around, but you just gotta focus on yourself and you control your destiny. That's what I try to do right now.
So I mentioned your defense on Cat. Obviously, you've drawn that assignment before, and you have some experience guarding him. What's the challenge of guarding him, and also how do you feel like you've been able to find some success with that matchup?
You know, he can shoot, so now you have to be careful, and he's very strong. I mean, he can score like so many ways. I average 25 a game, so try to make his life hard. That's what I try to do. You know, he still got 29, I think 26. But, you know, try to make him work hard for every basket and make him tired. Because you know, on the other hand, I know you have to guard Zoo. So I know we have to put some energy on Zoo and try to do the same on the other end. I think it worked tonight.
Ty said that Kawhi and James have grown to trust Bogey late in games, handling the ball and stuff. What have you seen out of Bogey since his inclusion on the team?
I lost so many games because of that in FIBA. I hate him. So I'm glad he's on my side now. Because no, he can do it. I knew it. I played against him so many times. France versus Serbia, and I know he can do it. So now guys start to learn like he can be trusted in those situations. And it's great to have another guy. So when Norm's going to come back, now we have 4 guys. Really, we can handle the rock during the clutch time and make big plays for us.
Ty said post-game that he thinks you and James have started to trust Bogey a little bit more as a playmaker and ball handler late in games. Kind of what have you seen out of Bogey in his time here?
Just being aggressive. I mean, he had the hot hand, made 2 shots, hitting tip-ins in that fourth quarter. I believe most of his points came in the fourth, and he's a competitor.
How much better does it help this team when you guys have the groups going the way they want to get 4 guys in double figures?
Helps big time. We need everybody. That's how you win basketball games. 1 or 2 players just can't do it. It's a collective unit. We're going to need everybody moving forward.
I know you obviously weren't playing last game, but what was it like to see President Obama sitting courtside and getting out of the Clippers game?
It was awesome, to see him on the team. I met him back in 2014. It was nice to see him again.
Ty talked about stacking days at this point in the season. Very important for you guys to do that, especially with everybody in and out of the lineup. How important is a game like this tonight to do that?
All these games are important for us. We're telling the guys in a sense like this is going to make or break us. Because we're playing a lot of competitive teams. Teams are in the playoffs, are trying to make that playoff push. And, if we win these games, it'll get us. I think it'll help us in the playoffs. I mean, you know, if we don't, we'll most likely be out. So it's time to lock in and you know, to each and every game and see what we could do.
On that note, are you looking at the standings? Are you paying attention? Obviously, this game against Sacramento coming up is a big one.
All the games are big, you know. So that's what I'm just saying now. No matter who we play down the stretch.
Ty said post-game that he thinks James and Kawhi have trusted you a lot more late in games as a ball handler. Kind of what have you seen out of them with the trust that they've kind of given you?
I'm just looking where is the space to attack, and having them on the floor it makes the job easier. You know, you just look around and see where to attack, where is our advantage. It's everywhere, but where is the biggest advantage, you know? So just trying to play smart basketball, trying to get ready for the end of the season. That's what is the most important part, and everybody understands that we need everybody.
Ty also said that JVG has kind of challenged you with rebounds.
With rebounds, with defense, every game, we're watching clips. There is a lot more improvement, and I appreciate him. He is for sure bringing the best out of me.
You were just getting rebounds. You were getting putbacks. Like, those are critical possessions where you're getting your hand
Putbacks.
balls going. Yeah.
Is that no putback? Is just like no dunk putback. This a putback.
Well, this wasn't
Okay.
no dunk putback, but still, I mean, you got your hands on
Yeah.
the ball goes in. Like, how
As I said, honestly, reading, you know, they need to trap Kawhi and James, you know, so finding these gaps. When I see Nico was hot tonight, I couldn't hit a shot, so I saw Nico in the corner, I think one possession, and I went on a rebound. It was natural play. So I think the most important for a player is to don't waste time on the floor, you know, to use every second and every possession to try to get in advantage. Once you get it, then a lot of things open up.
Ty said you were kind of looking over at Jeff on some of those rebounds and some of those putbacks. I know you're already a competitive guy, but
yeah, I like. Yeah, it's just competitive spirit. Nothing crazy. Yeah. No disrespect.
No, of course.
Everybody knows.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.